Alright, this is Aries 0083 with 1,000 subscriber jubilee. Yay! So, today I'm going to be reviewing a whole bunch of things. One of which is my Aries 0083 custom. Well, my Aries custom Astraea type F. For my Astraea custom, I bought these. These are Gundam decals. This, as you can see down here, are from the master grade high new Gundam. I got these at Image Anime. They're $8. I know that Gundam Store and More also sells these decals, but I want to really get the Celestial Being ones, but I can't. The reason why I bought these is because I get a lot of these little letter details that are black, that those stand out against the red of the model kit. I do get things that I won't be able to use, like the EF, SF, or this unicorn. Unusable. Or this, I could probably use this 01, since that is the model number of the Astraea. It's a GNY01. In the back, you have a little, the box art of the kit that you're supposed to use it with and how it will look. And then it tells you how you use these decals. So you cut out the one you want to use, dip it in some water, and then put it on the kit, and then take off the plastic, and with a Q-tip just rub it in. Another thing I want to review is this. I got this a while back. This is the Gundam lighting base, and this is the blue one, as you can see here. Blue. The green one I would consider for 00 kits, and the red one I guess for Char or any red mobile suit like the Sinanju. But I got the blue since it's neutral, as you can see, I guess. This cost me $20. I bought this in the shop in Chinatown, and as you can see, you can combine it with a display base, which I have one too. You have to use 3 AAA batteries. Here's the switch, and there you go. You have blue. You have to put it so that you see how it got bright all of a sudden. Let me turn off the light. So depending on the angle on how you put these, the light will bounce back and it'll look brighter. So the best way to do it is to have it like that. And then you have your model kit, display it, but you can hardly see anything. So I don't know what the purpose is. Maybe I have to shift it. No, all you can see is the feet and the silhouette. So this is the clear display base. As you can see, this part, this block, you can move it to different parts of the display base using these connectors, which go into these holes, like that, or like this, or you could use this side, this. I have the Astraea's crotch connector on it, and you could also, this part here, which I'm not focusing on, this part here, you could bring and it has these grooves so that you could adjust the height. These things are built to hold up heavy model kits, so it's pretty sturdy. You have this little connector here. I guess you can just connect bases. Yeah, like that. Take this off. Just add this, and there we go. But it's hard to keep it up with this. Put that away in there. Don't think I'm gonna break that. Alright, let's resume. So this part can go up and down. It's kinda tight. I didn't expect it to be so tight, but it goes up and down. And you have this little switch so that you could lock it in place. I bought this clear base so that when I display my model kits, it doesn't get in the way, because a dark base would stand out too much in pictures. I've noticed that when people use clear bases in the model kit reviews that I see in pictures online, that the bases don't stand out as much. So I decided to get a transparent base. But I do see one problem that's gonna happen. I think this clear plastic is gonna start to yellow. It's not gonna stay pearly clear. So that's one thing that I couldn't recommend about this base. I might buy the Celestial Being base. Alright, let's go into some detail about my Astraea. This is the 0083 Custom. As you can see, I have them in a fancy schmancy pose, but let's take a look at the detail in detail, shall we? So I used crazy glue, and I glued this fin, but this fin comes off so that the GN bazooka can attach there. I panel lined everything. I took off the yellow stickers that were here, and I used my gold marker, my Pilot gold marker, to color that. It looks ugly because when I took the sticker off, there was sticker residue, and like a dummy, I thought the paint would cover it, but it didn't. Finally. So as you can see, I painted some of the panels in the shoulder silver. So painted the panels in the top and in the back. With this part, I wanted to paint the inner part of the ring silver, but it got sloppy and got on the back of the GN drive. The other shoulder also has the same feature. The other shoulder has the same feature, and it's painted the same way, so I'm not gonna show it. So the lower torso, what I did, I painted the side of the thighs silver. The upper thighs. Nothing fancy on the feet except for the bottom, which I painted with silver paint. I painted the GN rifle silver where the bolts go, and it also has a feature where you could reveal the mechanical detail. Painted that silver. This same on the other side. There's also a GN bazooka that comes with this kit. I painted the bolts. Painted the bolts, and I also painted the inside, the front, which comes off. It's pretty cool. And the last thing I'll show off, the hands. I painted the joints silver, and the bottom part of the palm I also painted silver. And the fist, both fists, I painted the joints. And I tried to paint the palm, but no dice. And the last thing I want to show off is the GN Proto sword. Alright, that's right, bend your elbow. So I painted the blade silver, and I panel lined it. I painted this silver here and silver there. On the inside of the arm there's not a lot of detail to paint. But as you can see, I also painted the hand the same way I painted the other hand. The GN Proto blade has this handle which hides in here for storage, and you just bring this up and voila. And the shield, I painted this part, these parts silver, but I left this and this. Nothing fancy on the underside. Articulation is as follows, just like you already know. The upper torso, the arms can move forward and back that much, and not so much up and down. 360 out. There's a joint here. That's the arm rotate. The elbows could bend that much, and the ball jointed wrist. One of the things I did with these antennas here on the side, this one I crazy glued on. Crazy glue on a brush. I used to use crazy glue a lot with my old model kits, but it would be the little thing in the cap, and as soon as you open it and then you put the red cap in with the little needle, it's hard to get out, and sometimes the point gets it hardens up. Not with this. No more worries with crazy glue. I love you, crazy glue brush. So I used the crazy glue on this fin, but not on this one, since it seems the Astraea loves to use the bazooka on this side. Fond Spark and Rito Resonance, they're both right-handed, I guess. The head can turn, but because of the big antennas, it gets a little difficult. I left this. This is part of the upper torso. So you get the two beam sabers that can only move up and down this much, and they come off. I painted this silver, these little thrusters. And as you can see, the skirt armor goes up this much, and legs can come out and bend at 3 points, which is pretty cool. You got elbow articulation down here. The foot can move forward and back, and the front part of the foot can move like this. There's no toe articulation. So the way that you mount these 1/100 kits, since they don't have no holes in their crotch, you get a little connector. Now you have to do is there's two indents here at the front of the crotch, and you can also get the forward flying pose. And like I said, this base is going to come in handy because I'm going to turn this on and then turn off the light. Can't see the model kit that much either. I thought the base was going to come in handy. So this is a review of the Astraea. This is the Aries custom. Spinning the base around.